Hello and welcome to our AMSYS training podcast to introduce the Mac Support for PC Technicians 10.7 training course. If you currently support Windows and now need to have a firm understanding of OS X, this course has been designed to guide PC technicians through a 2-day, hands-on, leader-led course on how to set up and troubleshoot Mac OS X. My colleagues and I wrote this course specifically for PC technicians who have the skills to support the Windows platform but now need similar skills in a Mac OS X platform. So let's have a quick look at the Mac Support for PC Technicians course content. We will start at the beginning with an introduction to what OS X is and how we can install and configure it. We'll look at what likely issues you may encounter and how best to troubleshoot them. Chapter 2 covers creating and administering user accounts, including resolutions for when users forget their password. We will also take a detailed look at Apple's new full disk encryption software, FileVault 2. File systems is up next with focus on the Apple HFS Plus file system. We'll cover how to configure your hard disk and how to back up your data. We've dedicated an entire chapter to permissions and file and folder access, since it's often an issue a tech will face. We'll explain how permissions work in OS X and how to correct permission-related issues. Applications are often an area you're likely to need to troubleshoot on any platform. We'll look at different application environments that can run on OS X, some options for running Windows on your Mac, as well as the techniques used to resolve application and document failures. Networking gets 3 chapters dedicated to it, with this first chapter looking at configuring your Mac on your network. Network sharing and accessing services is possibly one of the most interesting chapters. There's a great exercise here looking at binding Mac OS X clients to an Active Directory server so you can see how to add Macs to your current Windows server setup. Chapter 8 finishes networking by looking at how to offer network services from your Mac to other devices over the network. At some point you'll no doubt have to troubleshoot a problem with an external device that's not working. So Chapter 9 covers how OS X handles peripherals like USB, FireWire and Bluetooth and how to troubleshoot issues with external devices. Printing problems are a very common issue. We'll guide you through printer configuration, sharing and troubleshooting. The course will be rounded up with the instructor walking you through common failures, useful quick fixes and handy boot modes to get your machine up and running quickly. That's the end of this podcast. Please check out our website if you'd like to book a place on this course or any of our other courses. You can also email training@amsys.co.uk if you wish to ask our training team any questions. Thanks for watching and we hope to see you on one of our courses soon.